welcome. Please, Sergeant, proceed to lead him to where he'll take the oath. Good morning, Mr. Angir. We are fine. Yeah, we want to start the vetting process. This is a process that is anchored on the law. That is the approval, appointment, the approval vetting that is stipulated in the Kenya laws that will guide us. So before we take your views, we would wish that, just sit, assume your seat, just sit for the time being. Yeah. We would want to introduce ourselves to you, all of us who are here, and then we'll give you time. Before we give you time, we'll allow you to take an oath. Yeah. So I want to introduce those who are here. Here is the Committee on Appointment of the County Assembly of Homa Bay. And I would want to introduce the members of the Appointment Committee. Then I'll introduce the staff who are here. So I'll start with the Vice Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and Chairman. I'm Honorable Richard Ogendo, the Majority Leader of this County Assembly and the Vice Chair of Appointment Committee.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. I'm Honorable Jeff Fongoro, Chair Budget and Appropriation Committee, and I'm member of Appointment Committee.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm Honorable Waka Nicholas, a member of the Appointment Committee.
Yeah, I want to introduce the members who are here, starting with the lead secretariat, Steve.
Clerk in charge of legislative and procedural services. Thank you.
Vera Oteng, Deputy Clerk in charge of committee services.
My name is Tobias Opana, Clerk Assistant and serving the committee.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Lois Kabaraka, Public Relations Officer.
My name is Peter Adika. I'm the Chief Sergeant at Arms.
My name is Felix Onyango, Sergeant at Arms.
Yeah, I think that ends the introduction part of us. My name is Julius Gaya, the chair of I'm the Speaker of the County Assembly and the chair of the Appointments Committee. So we want to allow you to introduce yourself. Before you introduce yourself, please take oath. Where's the Bible? Which faith do you follow?
Christian.
Okay, proceed.
I, Yona Rabala Angir, of ID number 0141625, do hereby swear that the information I shall present before this committee is the truth, nothing but the truth. I make this declaration conscientiously, believing the same to be true and according to the Oaths and Statutory Declarations Act. So help me God.
Oh, thank you. You can see the document. Are you comfortable there? Mr. Makori? Yeah.
Very comfortable, Chair.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Tangir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, this is a committee on appointment that is charged with the vetting of nominees that have been submitted to us by Her Excellency the Governor. And in this case, we are vetting the chairperson of the selection panel that will be charged Public Service Board. And you have been nominated as the chair that will see whether you are suitable for the position.
Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, I want to. I'll briefly ask you a few questions, which we expect you to answer them to the best of your knowledge. You should also know that you have taken the oath, that whatever you're going to say should be the truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah. So members of this committee by stating your place of birth, academic background, work experience, and any other important information about you that will help us determine your suitability for the appointment of the position of the chair of the selection committee, please. And as you do that, we have seen you have submitted some of your documents, but we want to see the original copies. So hand them over to the sergeant so that the clerks can verify them. The original copies of your academic documents, yeah. Please proceed.
Thank you so much, Chair. Allow me to take this opportunity to thank this honorable committee for the privilege and honor to appear before you to be vetted for the position of the chairperson, to vet the secretary to the Public Service Board of our Homa Bay County. My name, as has been said, is Yona Rabala Angir. Yona Rabala Angir comes from Homa Bay County, Karachuonyo Sub-County, Central Karachuonyo Ward, from a village called Kamsera Lego. Public servant, having worked for 36 years with the Kenya government. I retired in the year 2020. Senior Revenue Officer, by that time, Assistant Commissioner. I'm a Bachelor of Arts holder from the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, and minor in environmental studies. To several stations in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisii, and back to Nairobi where I retired. I experience that I think will be valuable to this committee. I am a married person to one wife, Helen Penina Oko. I reside in Central Karachuonyo Ward, where the young children are still attending school. I am happy to be before you, who gave me enough experience in negotiating for the revenue targets and deliveries during the period. I led a group about 15 staff under me, and during that period, negotiate their performance targets and contracts over the years. So my strength is, and my values are integrity and straightforwardness. I respect people the way they are, and I like working with people as a team without any disregard to anything. It helped me a lot, even as I am. And lastly, not least, I am an ordained elder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I'm involved in, right now, as a retiree, in church activities, community-based organizations, and helping the needy, not necessarily in terms of funds, but in terms of knowledge and capacity building. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Ngir. I just remind you,
will you be comfortable if you inform?
My net worth is around 90 million, consisting of my residence at home, my 2 vehicles, and pieces of land in my local home.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman.
the committee comprises of the 100 members. As much as you may know them as Mr. So you refer to him as Honorable.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable
Thank you so
Okin.
much, Honorable Gidan. Thank
Yes,
you so much, Chairman, for
Yes,
reminding
yes.
me.
In the panel, we have 100 members, and then we have members of the staff.
I'm sorry for that, Mr.
So
Chairman.
here, we just want to guide. We are the 400 members here, and then you have the secretariat.
I'm guided.
So you can call them.
Good morning, Mr. Ngir.
Good morning, Honorable Ngoro.
In the politics and the public service.
You come up again? Sorry for that.
Do you have any political affiliation? If yes, how will you navigate between politics?
I'm a member of the Orange Democratic Movement as a party. And
Family member or other persons, parties, categories of litigations or financial opportunity? And what will you do differently?
as I said earlier, Mr. Chairman, that I was heading a team at my former employer's place. There were over 15 staff who were under me. And during that period, I was involved in negotiating their. In the same vein also, at the end of the financial year, I was negotiating with them their performance contract. I would midwife them on how to achieve their target. They could not fall short in their appraisals. And even if I'm given this opportunity, I will be able to work with those other members of the team with a clear understanding of what this wants under our able governor, Her Excellency Gladys Wanga. I am aware that this is going to be a temporary appointment. The deliveries that I'm supposed to do, it will be upon the county government in that committee. I cannot say now how long I'm going to take in this temporary appointment to identify the secretary to Homa Bay County Public Service Board.
So when your term will end, it will be decided by the county government.
As I have also said, Honorable Wangoro, through you, Chair, that as a retiree, I'm now and in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Nge.
Thank you. Honorable Owaka, you take over. Mr. Ngeri, you expect some questions from Honorable Owaka, who is also a member of this committee.
Thank you, Chair.
Please
Thank
proceed.
you, Honorable Chairman. Mr. Angili.
Angir,
Okay.
A-N-G-I-R.
Mr. Angir,
Yes. Good morning, Honorable Waka.
allow me to take you through a couple of questions. What that make you fit for this position that you are being vetted to undertake?
Thank you so much, Honorable Waka, through you, Chair. As I have said, that core is integrity and forthrightness. And both internally and externally. I am a very good listener to views and opinions from other people. And whereas I don't take them for granted, opinions of other people as I put them together. These are strengths, Mr. Chairman, that I think will enable me work in harmony, will be selected if I am considered for this position.
Thank you. If approved by this committee, you will be in a position to be the chair of the vetting panel. Now, my question to you, vetting the secretary to the County Public Service Board, kindly tell us requirement for one to be appointed as the secretary to the County Public Service Board.
The unique requirement in this case is someone, according to me, he should be a CP, and he should be someone who is a company secretary, conversant with the Kenyan law and the county government.
Okay, yeah, company secretary. Thank you. Now,
Just to clarify, Honorable Waka.
CPA, there is CPA, CPS, which is now the secretary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Proceed, Honorable Waka.
thank you, Honorable Chair. Now, kindly highlight the functions and powers of the County Public Service Board. Just give us highlights, please. The functions and powers of.
Thank you so much, Honorable Waka, through you, Chair. In human resource management, recruitment, and placement, as far as I am concerned. And the County Service Board advises the County Secretary, who streams the advice to the county government headed by the governor.
Are you done?
Yes, for now.
Okay. Thank you. Now, one of the functions and powers of the County Public Service Board is to promote in the County Public Service Board the values and principles referred to it in Article 10 and 232 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Now, kindly highlight these values and principles. Can I repeat?
You can repeat yourself.
Thank you. One of the functions and powers of the County Public Service Board is to promote in the county public service refers to it to in 10 and 232 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Kindly highlight these values and principles.
Thank you so much, Honorable Waka, through you, Chair. I believe that is the area that deals with the integrity, non-partisanship, and being fair the personnel in the process of their work. Honesty is very important.
Honorable, to stop there and allow you to continue.
Okay. I'll give the leader of majority, who is the vice chair of the committee, to proceed. Further questions, Mr. Ngir, leader of majority.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Ngir.
Yes, Honorable Gindo.
Yeah, what is your understanding of the provision of Section 59A of the County Governments Act 2012 on the independence of County Public Service Board?
Yes, if I am allowed to, this board is supposed to work independently, but in tandem with the set rules of the county government as they carry out their responsibilities.
When you are informed that you are coming for this County Assembly, and as a resident of this, how many wards do we have in this county?
The exact figure.
Do you know the number of elected members of this county assembly?
I would know the wards, including, of course, the nominated, if I knew the number of the elected members of the county assembly. I'm sorry, Honorable Gindo.
Which means you don't know the number of nominated members?
That would be precise.
Okay. And who is your member of county assembly?
Jango.
Honorable Lazarus Ojango. Honorable Lazarus Ojango represents which ward?
Honorable.
How many wards are in Karachuonyo?
Wards?
Karachuonyo.
In Karachuonyo?
Karachuonyo constituency, or as a sub-county, that is Rachuonyo North.
Yeah, that's Rachuonyo North. I know we have Wangcheng, we have Central Karachuonyo, we have West Karachuonyo, we have Kanyaluo, we have Kindube.
Those are how many?
That is about 5. I think there should be about 6.
Okay. And Homa Bay County has how many sub-counties?
8.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes, that one I'm sure about. Yeah.
And which sub-county do you come from?
I come from Karachuonyo sub-county.
Karachuonyo sub-county?
Yes.
What is the difference between Karachuonyo constituency and Rachuonyo North sub-county?
Karachuonyo constituency is what is now known as the sub-county. Now, Karachuonyo North is the administrative setup by the government, where it is headed by the assistant commissioner.
In this county, are you aware that there is a ward in Soba called Kewa Ward?
Kewa?
Yes.
Honorable Gundo, through you, Chair, would be glad to know if that one is there. You'll be aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you said that you come from Kamser.
Kamser Alego.
Kamser Alego.
Yes. Yes, Honorable.
What is which market are you, we can say which market is located near Kamser Alego in central Karachuonyo ward?
The nearest market is Oyuma market, but we also have Obaria at the beach, which I believe is recognized by the sub-county, by the county government.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I think this is towards the tail end of the exercise. Mr. Ngir.
Yes, Honorable Chair.
I believe we are conversant with the Constitution of Kenya.
Fairly.
Or 2010, eh?
Yes.
So Article 35 of the Constitution of Kenya, 2010, provides that every person has the right to access information. In a scenario where you come out of a selection panel meeting, eh, and the county executive committee member or the county secretary demands to know what we have discussed in that selection panel committee, how would you go about this? Would you be able to give him information as what you have discussed in the selection panel?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I've given every information here and that which I will give subsequently on oath. And if anybody asks me what I have discussed with this panel, this is an open panel and they can assess even the reports from here. I would refer that person to the...
No, you've not gotten me. Yeah. What I'm saying, assuming you and you become the chair of the selection panel, which is charged with the recruitment of the county, secretary of the county public service board. With the members of the panel. And then as you leave the meeting, the county secretary meets you on the way and asks you questions or asks you what you discussed in the panel. Will you be able to divulge the information that you discussed in the panel?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The discussions in this panel or this class.
Thank you. You asked that at one given time you were charged in court. What was the nature of the charge?
The nature of the charge was that after the prosecution went through and took their time in handling documents and not related.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Ngir.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
I think we are through with the setup questions, but we want to give you opportunity that anything that you feel we did not ask you, but you think is very important that I can help you ask you.
Thank you so much, Chair, members of the committee, once again for giving. I think I have given you my strengths. I have given you my background, both professional and even my social networks in church, in community-based. And I look forward to future engagement even after this. If there is anything that this committee may feel that they did not ask me conclusively, I am still available. I can come back. But I'm satisfied with the questions that you have asked me. And if there is any satisfied with, I'm still available.
Oh, thank you. Thank you once again for having interest to serve as a chair of the county, the selection panel. that will be charged with the recruitment of the Secretary of the Public Service Board. After this exercise, the committee will for approval or disapproval. So we want to wish you all the best. Just feeling you may be given the opportunity to serve. Others, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair, for the to appear before you, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. This is our county, which we love, and we want to serve it at any given opportunity. And thank you so much, with regards from me.
Thank you. Make sure you get your documents. Sergeant, can you please hand them over to him? And before he leaves, let him check whether all of them are there. Where are the documents? Check if all of them, so that we can...
Thank you so much, Chair. Everything is intact.
Thank you. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. I look forward to your response.
Okay. You can... thank you. Members, I think we are through with the first nominee. Can we invite the second nominee? To us by the Office of the Governor. And we want to start, but before we start, we need to, before we engage, we need to have a formal introduction, which I will start from my end. I'll start from the other far end. Honorable Member.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'm Honorable Waka Nicholas, a member of the committee.
Thank you. Honorable Waka is the MCA for Kanyamwako Sewe in this county. Next.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Honorable Jeff Fongoro, member of Appointment Committee, MCA